Well, it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse for our good buddy Jagmeet Singh. So I was just having a look here at his riding, Burnaby Central, and we've done videos about how he's losing to the Conservatives where it's very close. Well, guess what? Dude's in third place. Liberals at 35, Conservatives at 30, NDP at 29%, in a traditional heavy NDP riding. Right? Let's have a look here. If you go down a little bit on 338 Canada on the actual riding, I mean, in 2019, they got 37.5%. They did even better at almost 40%, and now they've lost all that momentum. And by the way, this 29%, it's going down. Some of the NDP supporters in this riding are going Liberal, but again, this is also within margin, so I mean, the NDP could surprise, but with them being in third place, and the odds of them actually winning the seat at 11%, they are trending down. Yes, the Liberals have done well there, but again, and this is from the aggregate of all the polls, and yes, there's been some manipulation and response bias on the Liberals or some left-leaning pollsters, which is probably bringing up this number. It's very likely to be close between the Liberals and the Conservatives, and the Conservatives might even pull it off. There's a chance the NDP pulls it off, but it looks like Jagmeet Singh is absolutely finished. The guy's cooked. Right? And then it's like, well, Jagmeet Singh, he might be able to, change his riding. And it's like, yeah, sure, there's a couple NDP safe ridings here. I mean, Vancouver East, Kingsway, Victoria, they're NDP leaning. He could go there and maybe move out one of the other MPs. But I mean, look at the rest of British Columbia here. Liberal, Conservative, a Green. Former NDP riding is now Conservative likely. There's another one. New Westminster is NDP leaning. Nanaimo, Conservative likely. I mean, where's he going to go? Look at all these former NDP seats. Yeah, there's a toss-up here in Saanich. Maybe he goes there. But there's not a whole lot of options. I mean, look, he's just getting Burnaby Central, Burnaby North, Abbotsford. Like, where's he going to go? And it's like, well, what's happening? It can't just be that the Liberals and the NDP support just want to beat the Conservatives. Surely if Jagmeet Singh was a strong and intelligent leader, he'd be able to gain some support. And again, I do think they're going to do better federally than what the polls are saying right now, but not by much. They usually get somewhere, just below 20%. I think it's going to be somewhere between 14 and 16%. I don't think it's going to be 11% or some of these polls are saying, but you look at some of the things he said, just constantly going after Donald Trump for the tariffs, basically copying what Justin Trudeau's saying, like usual. Then we scroll down here. He's even got the nerve to use the F word. Fascist. Trump is a fascist. Ban him from the G7 summit in Canada. Donald Trump has threatened our sovereignty, our economy, and global stability. First of all, he suggested that we become the 51st state. I don't agree with it. But he's never threatened military force to take over Canada. This guy's such a dramatic drama queen. And no wonder, because he's best friends with Justin Trudeau, his good old buddy who Jagmeet Singh kept in power for his own pension, who was a drama teacher. Right? We all know that. Justin Trudeau, the former drama teacher. People criticize Pierre Poilievre for never having a quote-unquote real job, and apparently being a drama teacher, teaching kids how to be dramatic is a job, a real one, apparently. Well, he's done a good job teaching Jagmeet Singh. I mean, the guy's a clown. He's been kicked out of Parliament multiple times for losing his emotional control. He's not even allowed in the United States. He's not allowed back in India because he supported a terrorist group. Guy spent $500,000 on an ad trying to make himself look like a tough guy. I mean, it's just, he falls on his face over and over and over again, but yet somehow has the confidence to say, I'm going to remain leader and I'm going to lead the NDP. Dude, you're going to lead the NDP into the ground. And that's what he's doing. And that's why in his own riding, he's in third place with an 11% chance of winning. It really is funny. I mean, it's not good that the Liberals have quote unquote surged which I don't believe the surge is as strong as people are saying. Yeah, they'll get mid to high 20s, but they're not getting this 30. I mean, Ecos put out a poll today saying they were going to get 40% of the vote. It's wild. But then again, when you have a pollster like Ecos, and the owner, Frank Graves, says he's got a personal vendetta and bias against Pierre Poilievre, well, it's no wonder he's doing this. And he's driving up the average along with a couple others. But who's being left behind? Poor old Jagmeet Singh. And you know what? It looks really, really good on him. So let me know what you guys think. Is Jagmeet Singh going to move ridings? Do you think he's going to lose Burnaby Central if he decides to stay there? And do you think if he does move, is he going to drive down the NDP's numbers even more? Because it seems like everything this guy does is just a huge fail. Please don't be shy. I really enjoy your guys' comments. Please don't be afraid to drop your comments. Don't be shy. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps grow the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back shortly with a new video.